Remember when we were younger and we thought that getting a nice cushy office job would be our ticket to the big time? Yeah, not so much. In this video, I'm actually breaking down why your administrative assistant skills are actually perfect for online entrepreneurship. Because for all new entrepreneurs, when you're starting out, it's those administrative skills that are actually going to keep you afloat. BTW, if you're new to my channel, hi, my name's Liz, and on this channel, every week I'm breaking down the true path to freedom and economic mobility, and complaining about the absurdity of the system along the way because it is absurd. So I'm actually going to give you what I think is the most important skill first, and this literally is the difference between someone with a thriving business and a dead business, and that is consistency. Consistency is huge, and as an administrative assistant, an admin professional, whatever you call yourself, you can eat, sleep, and breathe consistency. You probably have the same routine every day. You show up and go to work, you check your emails, grab your coffee, grab your breakfast. It's pretty much a routine by now. I can speak from experience here. And most of it you're doing out of just pure habit. And honestly, new entrepreneurs need this clock-like precision. They need this to make sure that they're showing up consistency, whatever that means for them, so that their audience, their community knows that they exist, literally, because if you just do one post a week, there's a good chance that people might just forget you exist. So consistency is huge. Consistency helps, especially when you're new in the online space. And the best way to be consistent is to establish a routine around the day-to-day tasks that need to get done that eventually end up becoming a final product that you can post onto social media, whether it's YouTube or Instagram. When you're already accustomed to creating routines for yourself, then it becomes much easier because then you know how you can break down larger projects into smaller, more manageable chunks, and you can get things done day by day versus trying to spit everything else out in just 24 hours, which oftentimes will overwhelm you and is quite literally impossible. Not to mention, every time you try to do this, anything that could possibly go wrong will go wrong. Once again, I am speaking from experience. So create routines with smaller tasks to get the job done and show up consistently. And that is something that admin professionals have literally been forged by fire to do. You know what else is super important to have? Writing skills. And whether admin professionals are writing emails, writing letters, any type of communication whatsoever, they need to know how to write. And so this is a skill that you can definitely take with you into online entrepreneurship. Honestly, I would say it's about at least 50% of the battle because words are important. Words are what sell. Not so much pretty pictures, not so much the best equipment. It's about your message. It's about what you're communicating to your community. The rest of the battle is just having fun and showing your personality. And if you're one of those people who thinks that you don't have a personality, I guarantee you, if you've ever passionately texted a friend about anything, for instance, complained about how they don't like chocolate ice cream because that does not make sense, and then you have to wonder, why are they human? Are they human? Then you have personality. Someone can connect with you. Multiple people can connect with you. To be honest, if you're too good of a writer, that can actually work against you. And as Black women, we're often pushed to be perfectionists in literally everything we have to do to survive. If one of these areas is writing, it can really make it difficult for you to pull your authentic self to the surface and put that forth in your writing because you're stuck in, what grammar needs to get done so that your boss doesn't nitpick at it for you. Sorry, having flashbacks. But again, the key is your writing. Lose the perfectionism, lose the need to look or feel professional. If that's not true to you, then lose it because your words need to be real. They need to be authentic. They need to come from you to connect with your community. And that is the building blocks for building an online business. Another huge aspect of being a new entrepreneur is learning a ton of new friggin' things. And as an admin, you're used to having to learn a ton of new things, sometimes at a moment's notice to get your job done. How many times has your manager asked you to create a pivot table? Who knew what that was? You Googled it. And remember when the copy machine broke down? You're the one who figured out how to pull out all 20 pieces of those pieces of paper out of that thing, out of every nook, cranny, and crevice. You did that. To be honest, you work harder than most. You know how to keep that entire office running smoothly between your post-it notes and your Outlook reminders. You know how to get things done. And most of the time, you're the one that's keeping your own boss on track. And last, but certainly not least, you know how to be responsive. If someone sends you an email, you know how to respond on time. If someone's calling you and asking you for help about something, you're right there. And that's exactly what entrepreneurship is. It's providing services to people who need it. It's being that support for your community and filling the gaps that they need filled the most. So please explain to me, who is it that is telling you that entrepreneurship is only for the visionaries, that it's not something you can do? They can go kick rocks. You're ready to be in control, and you don't need anybody else's promotion or permission to do so. In fact, in my next masterclass, I'm going to be showing you how you can just use YouTube and Instagram to grow your business from scratch. So be sure to register using the link below in the description box. And if you need further convincing, check out my last video on how to build an online business with zero money. I'll see you there.